Alright. Since nobody's here, I'll get to the big game in a few minutes. Let me recap yesterday's games. I'll start with the big one in Seattle yesterday afternoon. Russell Wilson had a monster game. 5 touchdowns, 297 yards passing. A tremendous game. 38-31, the shootout, which I predicted it would be against the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas, I'll get to Seattle in a second. Dallas impressed me a hell of a lot, yeah. And my impressions of Dallas is this. Dallas has to, in my opinion, gel as a defense. I got the Browns this week, and that's going to be a fascinating game. That'll be America's Game of the Week on Fox, 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock in the Midwest and the Southland. 11 o'clock in Denver, Utah, Wyoming, Mountain Time. And that'll be 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific. That should be a fascinating game for both teams. Because if Cleveland wins that game, I'm going to tell you something right now. Cleveland wins that game. America is not going to take the Browns seriously. They're going to be all over the Browns from that game on Sunday. Okay? And that should be a good game. Cleveland goes to Dallas. That's the, like I said, that's the early game. East Coast. Well, it'll be a game that people look forward to. I will. I won't get that game here in New York. I really gotta get me a Fire Stick. A friend of mine got one today, and he said that it's awesome. And he recommends me to get one, and I will. Look forward to that. And that again, that's the 1 o'clock start. Give you a spread on that. Go, got it right here. chilling. Let me get out of here. Okay, what's up, Eagle? Come on in, bro. I'll pop you up. I was just looking at the spreads for this week coming up. I know you want to hear that. I'm gonna go get it for you. Get your ass up here, bro. And you can rock this shit. There you go. Pop up. Pop up, my brother. I'll be here if you're on the West Coast, I'll be here to 5:15 your time, bro. So come on up. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just getting started. Go ahead, bro. Love you. Be safe on the road. All right. All right. I got the early lines for Sunday's game. Uh, Denver, a 3-point favorite over the Jets. That'll be first, and I will be off Thursday. I will skip that game. By the way, I'll be doing NBA coverage of the finals here. The thumbnail will go up Wednesday morning, but I'll be doing that. So be sure to be ready for that. Okay. Sunday's games. New Orleans is 4-point favorite at Detroit. The over under uh, money line for that game is if you take New Orleans, it's over under is 54 for that game Sunday. The game with Denver and the Jets is get that one. Denver and the Jets over under is 40. I would think about that a little bit. I mean, it's not like both teams are the healthiest. Uh, the Colts are 2.5 point Favorites in Chicago on Sunday. Interesting. And the over-under is 45. Just letting you know. Interesting. Very, very interesting. By the way, you can get Denver at 2.5. If you can get the Jets at 2.5 for a field goal. And the over-under is 40 for that game. Money line is depending on where you go. If you go with Vegas, it's 155. If you go to consensus, it's 152. If you go to DraftKings, you get 147. And at Westgate's 155, depending on where you're going. The money line is 135. In Britain, 150. In Caesars, consensus is 145. 135 at DraftKings. Not bad. The money line, 135. And 145 at Westgate. That's in England also. Let me know what you see so far. Okay. I'll give you New Orleans, Detroit in a second, then Arizona, Carolina. The Patriots and the Chiefs? Oh, that's 8. 8 Chiefs in Arrowhead. That's 125 your time, by the way. And that's 425 out here in the East Coast. And that is Jim Nance and Tony Romo doing that game. I'm going to give you broadcasters, too, who's doing the games. I'll do that on Friday night. So you get your favorite broadcaster. Let me get the Patriots for you. Make sure that it change. It's for you, my brother. I'll get you the Patriots game right now. New England. Game. Here we go. Money line is 300 out in Westgate. That's in England. DraftKings is 294. 297 is the public, and $300 the money line is regular. 300 in Vegas too. The spread right now, it went down a point. Everywhere my brother's a touchdown, Kansas City. It was 8 points. I did it last night, early last night. It was 8 points to open up. Now it's a touchdown. Chiefs are favored by a touchdown, my friend. Favored by a touchdown. While I'm here, let me do the Dallas game, because I know a lot of people are into that game. There we go. Cleveland at Dallas. Money line is 220. 20 for Cleveland, all across the board. DraftKings got it at a consensus 223. 222 DraftKings. I know a lot of guys like to play DraftKings. And it's 55 over under. 55.5 over under. And Dallas is favored by 4.5. It's 4.5, bro. Dallas and Cleveland's 4.5 Sunday. Game fascinates me because these two teams can go either way. If Cleveland wins, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be America's darlings if they win this game in Jerry's World Sunday, 10 o'clock your time, my friend, 1 o'clock here. And I'm lucky. I'm going to watch, if I get me a stick, which I'm going to try and order me a stick to get here just in time for the game. The next game I'm going to do right now is the game that I think is going to be a fascinating game again for a certain young franchise that is trying to build. And this is a Kevin Burkhardt special. They'll be in Miami. to see Russell Wilson against the Dolphins on Sunday. The spread is across the board. Seattle 6.5 is the spread. Okay, 6.5 Seahawks. Money line 45. 245 is the money line across the board. Well, let me take that back. In Britain is 250 at Westgate, 230 at DraftKings, and 238 is the public. Caesars at 245, and that's for Miami. For Seattle, it's 290. You can take Seattle on the money line, it's 290, 300 in England. And the over-under of that game is 54.5 points. You know what? I will take the over-under of this game. I'm not kidding. I will take the over and under of this game. I will take the over. Who cares who wins? Take the over. 54.5. Yeah, they're going to score. They can't stop. Either team can play defense. But if Miami defense, who right now is better than Seattle's defense, it's going to be 30,000 in Miami, and I don't think they're going to let Seahawk fans in. So the 12s, I don't see getting into the game in Miami. This could be a fascinating game. It's going to be a shootout, but if Miami's defense comes up and Flores designs a scheme for Russell, it's going to be a long day for the Seattle Seahawks. But I think it won't be. I think it'll be a shootout. But again, Flo has 10 days to design a defense. It'll be fascinating. That'll be the game I'll be watching closely, by the way. It's going to be Miami at Seattle. Minnesota and Houston, who cares? If you're a Dolphin fan like me, root for the Vikings to win this game, because the more demoralized Bill O'Brien boys get, the higher that draft pick is going to look. Just saying. LA Chargers at Tampa. It went up since last night. It started off at 6.5. Now Brady and the Bucks are 7.5 point favorite. On the money line, it's 357 for Tampa. 350 in Vegas. In Britain, it's 360. DraftKings is 357. And the over and under is 54. Everywhere, Vegas is 54, 54.5 on the street. So if you're doing this on the street, over under is 45 for this game. 45, 44.5 in Vegas. 7.5 point favorite Tampa Bay. I know this guy's going to ride that Brady wave, and it'll be interesting. Yes, they are. And right now, and give the Packers credit, because we all wrote them off because we didn't think Rodgers had help. Give those young receivers some credit. Yep, Browns are 220 in the money line, bro. That is a fact. Church, get up here. Dallas is 4.5 point favorite. That is the biggest game. I'm gonna tell you right now. This will be the biggest game in the history of the Cleveland Browns in a long time. They could walk into Jerry's world and pull it out. Because if they do, them at 3-1, no one's gonna be paying attention to the Steelers or the Ravens. Especially if Ravens lose tonight. It will be all Browns if they win Sunday in Dallas. No one's going to care about what Pittsburgh or Baltimore does. It's going to be all Browns because the Browns got the sexier players. I mean, all the Ravens guys, Lamar, and all the Steelers got right now. Well, the Steelers I like. I mean, I like them. But America, except for Steeler Nation, tired of Steelers. This up. I mean, the Steelers are a type of that, yeah. People gonna say enough is enough. Oh, that's just the way it is, bro. But yeah, you go. Cleveland is 220 right now on the money line. I will go play it. I will go get that right now. I'll be getting ready for the Ravens and the Chiefs, which is a showdown between probably the two best teams in the NFC. I mean, excuse me, AFC. Phillies missed the playoffs. I'm sorry about that, Church. Why don't you come up here and talk about it? I'll throw in the Phillies for you. I'm not afraid about that. Yep. The Browns are two. Yeah, I can see the Browns pulling off the upset. You go when you get a chance. You know what to do. Come on up. I'll pop you in here. Okay. Right. Let me finish the rest of the card on Sunday. Brother Tyrone Church is in here. He's upset his Phillies didn't make the playoffs. And I like the Phillies too, believe it or not. I have a buddy who was a big Phillies fan since we were kids. He was a big fan of Mike Smith. That is the best sports city in America. So I can understand why Ty Church put his basket into the Phillies. Houston's 3.5 point favorite in Minnesota. Money line is 190 Houston, 170 Vikings. Over under is 54. Just to let you guys know, I know you guys are interested for these games. I gave you Tampa Bay. Giants are a 12, 13 point where you get on the street. They're 13-point underdog against the Rams. I'm not gonna lie, the way the Rams look, take it. Money line, oh, fuck this. Money line, guys, get this. The money line is in Britain is $800 for the Rams, $693 on the street, $650 Vegas, $667, and $495 Giants. It's crazy, man. $700 in William. That's in England. Crazy. 47 and a half across the board. 47 on the street. 47 and a half in Vegas. 47 and a half at DraftKings. But the Rams, let's just say, are 13-point favorite everywhere. I wouldn't touch the Giants on this. I see the Giants every week, and I guess the Giants going to get the kid from Oregon the way they're going, or the best pass rusher. Wow, has this organization has fallen down the toilet? It really has, and I think Dave Gettleman will be fired at the end of the year. The coach ain't going nowhere right now unless they go winless. If they go winless, and there's a possibility this team can go winless. They don't play teams like the Jets this year. They may beat Cincinnati. That'll be the only game I'll give them a chance this year is to beat Cincinnati. Other than that, I give them nothing. This team at best is 3-13 if they're lucky. But it's not going to get better for the football Giants. I don't know where they go wrong, but they go wrong in some places. And I was seriously, if I'm the football Giants, with the injuries he's had since he's been a Giant, I would start looking for a replacement for Saquon. I'm just saying. Or at least a backup, because he's getting hurt too much. Last year he missed 8 games. His rookie year he missed 6 games. Now, I can't deal with damaged goods. Buffalo and the Raiders. Las Vegas is Buffalo's a field goal favorite, which means it's a push. It's even. Money line for this game is 130. Buffalo. 150. Excuse me, 130 the Raiders, and bet on them. 150 Buffalo. DraftKings 154 on the street, 150 Over under is 52.5. I don't know about that, but I will say this: McDermott should look himself in the mirror. I'm just saying. Frisco is 6.5 point favorite at home. That's the Sunday night game, by the way. I will skip it. I'll be on here Sunday night. 6.5 point favorite. You talk about two teams that you want to shake your head. I will leave it alone. Money lines 270 Frisco, 215 the Eagles. Depending on where you get your money line at, and the over under is 44.5. I may play that, but the odds I would leave it alone. And the Monday night game is the Falcons at Green Bay. God help Atlanta. Dan Quinn, good night, baby. Over under 58. I would take that. Both teams will score. Rodgers is a touchdown favorite. I love Rodgers. Money lines 340 Green Bay, 280 Atlanta. If you go to DraftKings, 313 Green Bay, 250 Atlanta. Vegas, 332. No, the street is 332 Green Bay, 268 Atlanta, 58 over and under. Vegas is 7.5 points Falcons. Packers. I'll just take the over and under this one, boys, and the money line if you want. But Green Bay will win this game. They will. God help Atlanta in Lambeau Monday night. I will watch that game, by the way, just to see the offensive fireworks. It's Green Bay. I'll have a pregame show next Monday night, 6 o'clock Eastern. I will definitely be in the building for that one. And the following week, I'll definitely be in the building, Dallas and Arizona. So we'll see Kyler Murray against Dak Prescott in 2 weeks from tonight, which will be fascinating. And there you go. Those are the early odds in Vegas. The Rams are 800 on the money line, bro. The Rams over the New York Football Giants. And I hate to say this, betting over is a lock with Green Bay, Atlanta next Monday night, yes. The Rams are 800, bro. I will take the Rams Sunday. I will take it. I wouldn't play the money line, but I would play. They will destroy the Giants. It's 13 points, 12 in Britain, but 13 at DraftKings on the street in Vegas. That's Monday. No, the Rams is Sunday. Unfortunately, I get that game here as one of my late games. I get New England and the Cheifs here in New York because they love following. The teams here that are marquee in New York are the Patriots and the Cowboys. And the teams here are shit. And the Seahawks. Those are the three teams they will show you here if they're good. So I'll get Seahawks Miami early here in New York, 10 o'clock your time. And then I will get, Packers, that's next Monday night. That's a week from tonight. I'll be here wherever you are in the country. I'll be on 6 o'clock Eastern, and I'll be here for Kyler Murray versus the Cowboys in 2 weeks. So you'll get me at 6 o'clock Eastern, and then this tonight, next Monday night, and the following Monday night. Packers and Falcons is next Monday night, my friend. That should be a high-scoring game. Definitely take the over. If they gave up 30 points to a Michael Thomas last Saint team, the Packers will give up a lot of points to a high-powered Atlanta team. One thing you have to remember, Atlanta's high-powered. He's desperate for his job. He will let Matt Ryan go nuts next week. I can care less about Todd Gurley in that offense. I care more about what Calvin Ridley does. That's right, my brother. Take the over. That is a lock for the over at Atlanta at Green Bay. One thing Atlanta does do, they do play hard for that coach, but the problem is they don't score enough. And that's crazy coming from an Atlanta Falcon team with all that firepower. I also would consider playing that young Brown kid over uh, Todd Gurley. I would seriously consider that. Buffalo and the Rams yesterday, very fascinating game. What you're seeing, if you care to see, folks, in front of your eyes is a blossoming uh, quarterback for Buffalo. Josh Allen is growing up in front of our eyes in year three, folks, if you care to look. See, the problem with sports fans is this. They believe the hype too much. And if they like you, they're going to like you. If they don't, they're going to dismiss you. And a young quarterback who they are dismissing, and I guess because it's Buffalo, the stigma, the 4 Super Bowl losses, I really got to get Dan Mitchell up here this way. I'd like to get him up here tomorrow if I can. I'll reach out to him tomorrow morning early, like around 5 o'clock in the morning when I wake up. But I gotta get to him. I gotta get to the Seahawk guy. Why he stiffed me last Friday night. I was very disappointed in that. And I got JTS who promises to come up and talk sports with me. Just to name a few guys. But I am infatuated with this Buffalo team. But they let me down yesterday. They had the boy whipped 28-3. Boy Genius had no answers. And then the meal ticket, as I call him, Sean McDermott, called off the dogs. That's what they usually do. Scared to lose. Called off the dogs. And before you know it, late in that game, the Rams took the lead. Knowing that the Rams have all that firepower. Decent day for my good friend, quarterback of the Rams. His name will come back to me. Jared Goff had a good day after 2.5 quarters. First 2.5 quarters, the boy didn't know what hit him. He was getting his ass whipped by that Buffalo defense. And he didn't know what happened. Just didn't know. Chicago down 26-10, midway through the fourth quarter. Put in Nick Foles, and Nick Foles does what he does best off the bench. And Chicago stole one yesterday from the gutless Falcons, who are doing their death march in front of our eyes. And Matt Ryan had a good day yesterday, not a great day, because they had to go to the running game. Typical Falcons. This can't use the air game. Probably have one of the most complete air games in football, but the fool coach who will be fired if he loses in Lambeau next Monday night. They say his seat is very hot. It's in fuego right now. And Alpha Blank has seen enough. He ain't keeping you. You go 7-9, bro. You make a late run like last year. No, not keeping you. Get up here, bro. Let's get ready. We'll rock it. I already previewed it, unless you was watching from afar. Let's go. We know what our big game is Sunday. I'm going to do wall-to-wall coverage of it this week. I don't care what the NBA fan or the NFL fan says. My main game is in my city, baby. And we'll get it started as soon as Big Time get up here. And I know people don't want to hear it, but my place Sunday at 1 o'clock will not be Jerry's World. My place will be Miami Gardens. The Seahawks are in town. It's a hot ticket in Miami. They expect 30,000 waving right hankies. They believe in Miami now, but they have an offensive line and offense, and they do have that. And I got news for Dolphin fans. Seattle has no pass rush, and most likely Jamal Adams ain't playing. Know what that means? Open season with the old man throwing the football. Now I know, Big Time, you get up here, you want it, Tua to throw that football. Unfortunately, he won't Sunday. And the sad thing is, they won that game. I told you, Big Time. If they would have lost that game against Big time's coming up right now. Save that point too. I can pop them up here. Good evening, my friend. I saw you in the audience loving me making fun of the Miami Heat, poking fun at the Miami Heat fans last night.
Yeah, that was pretty swift. What's up, brother Mace? How you, sir?
How you doing, my friend? Do you know what game I'm pushing this week? You're gonna be up here all week, and if guys don't like it, leave. You know where I'm going Sunday, bro. I'm gonna pick up the point I saved it for you. Now, do you believe they're not touching Fitzpatrick on Sunday? I know you wish it was Tua. I know the fan base wish it was Tua. Because this is the perfect game for Tua to play. Okay? I think if I'm Miami, and I'm not kidding, I would give the fans a little taste and let Tua throw the football around Sunday because they're not going to touch him. I'm telling you. I've seen enough of the Seahawk pass rush. They have none. Your comments about this Sunday. Would you play Tua a little bit Sunday, let him get his feet wet against a team with no pass rush?
I don't think we'll have a chance to start him. I don't.
No, not
I,
start him, like get him in the game.
yeah, I don't think we'll have a chance. I don't think it'd be smart to do that. I think that it's going to be it's going to be a fight for us. So it could get ugly for us, but I don't think that we'll see Tua at all. Which I don't want to see him, honestly. I don't. I'm just tired of the narrative, honestly. I'm just tired of that with Fitzpatrick and stuff. I don't. Um, if we want to talk about the reason why Tua is not in there, we can go through that.
We know why he's not in there.
Yeah,
We know.
but other than that, no, I don't think we'll see him at all.
It is my lock this week for the over-under. It really is. It's 54.5. They're going to score. The team with the ball last is going to win. I'm telling you.
The only watching Seattle and Dallas play, the only thing that I'm concerned with is that Dallas was down late in the game and they were able to come back. But look at the weapons that they had. And I made this point in one of the other platforms, and I stated that I was in the chat. I just stated that with Dallas being down with all the weapons that they have, Miami they don't have that, unfortunately. So
I agree with that.
If we're down the way Dallas is, we're not gonna.
John Jones, what's up?
I'm afraid that we're gonna probably lose. So
I think for the Miami fan, this is what I'm saying. If I'm a Miami fan, expect something you haven't had in a long time in that stadium since Dan Marino, fireworks. I know he's an old man, but goddamn, he could put points on the board. And if that defense, to me, this is the key of the game. I'm not joking. If the Miami defense shows up, Seattle's going to have a problem. Because I'm not being biased. I'm being real. And I'm a Seahawk homer. I'm being serious about this. They cannot stop Fitzpatrick. I'm telling you that right now. They're not going to be able to stop him. And I don't think Jamal Adams is playing. I think he's up. I think he's out for a while. Sean Jones, what's up, fam? Welcome in. Did you get your wrench? Put a one in the room if you got your wrench. If you didn't, I'll give it to you right now. I know Big Time got his wrench. If you didn't get your wrench, put a one. If you didn't get it, I'll put one in for you. We will see him, just don't know when. Yeah. Well, he says to you, Big Time, we'll see Tua, you just don't know when. John Jones, I love you, bro. Free merch for you. CX Ills 2K. He's day to A. He's day to day. You want to come up, CX? John Jones, come up, bro.
Here's the best thing I found. If you remember, Mace, and anybody else in the chat, that when Carson was running the ball, he ended up tweaking his knee. Well, he's out.
He was out for the rest of the game.
Yeah. He's out for 1 to 2 weeks, so that'll help us. So that definitely helps us against Brooklyn with the run game. But other than that, like that should give us a little bit of an advantage, hopefully, or at least it'll set the bar a little bit lower. To where we're going to be more competitive. I just don't know with the amount of weapons that Seattle has and how much they can score at any time with just two players like the way they do with Metcalf and Lockett.
The young kids are coming through for them. That kid from Florida State looks damn good. He's already got 3 touchdowns.
Tight ends were looking pretty good for them, but losing the running back like Carson's going to hurt them some. It's just a question of what they're going to do, their game plan against Miami. I'm sure it's
Miami's
going to
be catching Seattle. I don't mean to interrupt and let you rock. Miami's catching Seattle at the perfect time. CX Lids, get up here, bro. You're welcome on the panel. Get up, bro. Nice to have you in this room. You're always welcome in here. And when you come up on the panel, I'll let you rock. I'll let you speak how you feel. Sean Jones, get up in here. I'm going to give you your wrench right now. Yeah, keep it going, man. Go ahead, Big Time. Keep it going.
I'm excited for the game. And, I just hope our team stays competitive and they don't get down on themselves. And I think that has everything to do with the coaching staff and the players around them that might drop the ball at some point in time, and it's to our coaching staff and finding players that can lead our young players, or maybe a young player lead our veterans. And we, like I said, it's most important things to keep competitive, and we get better each and every week, and that's the most important thing. I don't care about Tua. I don't care about Fitzpatrick, because we already know what's probably going to happen there. But it is what it is on that. And as just for the, our defensive, offensive line, our running attack, to just hope that it just continuously grows and gets better.
You're going to get your wish. You're going to get your wish, because again, Denver, no pass rush. Frisco, no pass rush. You're going to get your wish, bro.
San Francisco, though, man, they show up and dominate, though. They look like they didn't lose a step. So that's
you guys that.
That's scary.
I told you guys that young boy can coach. Okay, I think his daddy is the greatest offensive mind ever in the sport. Even Bill Belichick gave Mike Shanahan those props.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, young Shanahan could put me, you, Sean Jones, Golden Eagle, and CD Lids, 2K, to play quarterback, and he'll still find a way to win. Okay? They didn't even break a sweat with Mullins in there yesterday at quarterback. I told you guys, that boy can coach. He's no joke. His problem is, and this is why he don't have a ring, is when he gets a guy like Andy Reid, or more Belichick when he was in Atlanta, when he got him down, he tried to bury. He tried to put 60 on Bill Belichick, bro. He tried to put 60 on Bill Belichick in that Super Bowl. CD Lids said, I'm just listening. I gave you a wrench. Sean Jones, you got your wrench, baby. I'm focusing. We're going to do the Ravens game in a few. Well, I'm going to get back to Miami, because to me, like Dallas and Cleveland, it's the most fascinating game of the week, because I was telling Golden Eagle, if Cleveland wins that game Sunday, they are going to be America's darlings, and the Cowboys are going to be dismissed. I'm telling you that right now. ESPN will go to Cleveland. NFL Network will go to Cleveland. If Cleveland's 3-1, at 4:30 Sunday afternoon, the Dallas Cowboys by the national media will be dismissed. They will just say that the division is still winnable. They'll win the division, but they'll probably go 9-7, 8-8, and they'll dismiss Dallas right in front of your eyes. I'm telling you. And if Miami wins Sunday, and I think they have a good chance to win, the key to this game, I'm telling you, big time, the Dolphin defense, if they show up, is they will beat Seattle. I'm telling you that right now. If they show up, they will win this game. They don't have a pass rush, CX. Listen, I love the Seahawks. Guys in this room know I love the Seahawks. They don't have a pass rush. And Miami has an offensive line. I hate to tell the Miami haters this, but they have a young, blossoming right in front of your eyes wall, like the Cowboys had. Am I right? Big time. What you see in our line first 3 weeks?
Our offensive line, yeah.
It's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be a long day for the Seahawks defense in 90-degree heat in South Florida. They're not going to touch the old man. The old man's going to have to give them the football. Am I right about that, big time?
I mean, Seattle, Pete Carroll's going to come up with some different type of looks. You know he is. So I think our offensive line should do fairly decent. I think it just depends on if we can get a run game going. If we become one-dimensional too quick and too early, it's going to be a long day.
I think Chan Gailey is, by the way, because if he sees Fitzpatrick, well, I'm going to see in this game that he's not going to get touched. Oh, yeah, they will empty the gun against that Seahawk defense. Just like Dak Prescott did yesterday, because they had no answers for Ezekiel Elliott. That's the one thing Seattle does well in defense. They can stop the run this year, which is refreshing. Okay, and for Dolphin fans who don't know these guys, CX Lids is right about one thing. Russell Wilson gets it going with that receiving core, and I'm telling you, don't sleep on Carlos Hyde. They will put points on. I'm giving the Seahawks to win Sunday, and I'm taking the over. But if you're either fan of either team, like CX Lids is a big Seahawk guy, okay, he hasn't really seen the Dolphins like we see the Dolphins. And there's a lot of Dolphin fans, Pete especially, that came in here late last night and basically christening the Dolphins. That's a mistake. Okay? CX Lids, you're always welcome here, bro. Me and you could talk Seahawks all night too, bro. We could talk Seahawks all night if you want to, bro. If this pop up, bro, we could talk it all night. And those are my two teams in football, Seahawks and NFC, but I'm a Dolphin fan first. My brother says if Jamal Adams is not going to look good, he brings the energy in the pass rush. You're absolutely correct. I know that. Dude, I've been with the Hawks for the last 22 years since Mike Holmgren got there. I was there with Mora Jr., that idiot. Don't worry. I know the boys, man. I'm supposed to have a Seahawk guy up here, man. He hasn't come in yet. Do an interview with him. I want him every week, late at night, our time in the East Coast to do Seahawks, man. I would love that platform with that young man. Good-looking young man, too, I might add. I'm not gay, but he's a good-looking young man, I might add. And I would love to get him up here and just chop up Hawks, just like I got you up here and big time to talk up Dolphins, man. And this is for my man in the chat room, big time. This is for him on the platform, on the panel. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And right now, I'm telling you, I see an offensive line that we stay healthy and keep putting it together, man. This is going to be a beautiful thing to watch for Miami Dolphin fans moving forward. You agree with that, big time? The offensive line I'm talking about.
Say that again. I'm sorry, Mace.
I said if this offensive line continued to gel and we see protection, no matter who's back there, quarterback, this is a beautiful thing to see for Dolphin fans, isn't it?
Sure. I mean, I don't think if you're really looking at it as which side would develop first, the defense or the offense, you would expected the defense to be further than the offense, but that's not the case. So we're the offensive line is definitely developing a lot faster, which is nice to see because next year will be
even better,
a different site. It should be better for sure.
And watch Texan games. I keep telling you, the more they lose, the higher that pick's going to be, and then we have options. Me, personally, I'm being honest with you, my brother. That kid, we pick high enough, that kid from Oregon's there. There goes your offensive line, baby, for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
I could see it.
Right now, man, I predicted. Me and TD were the only ones who predicted it. The Texans, the way they lost that playoff game in Kansas City, that was it for them, bro. You can't trust them. CX Lids, bro, stay in. What else you guys say about the Seahawks, bro? Talk, bro, in the chat or pop up. I'll give you the link again. Here we go. I'm hoping Seahawks sign Snacks. I could see that. I could see that, bro. By the way, in my opinion, and I'm just saying this, not just saying this because this young man's in here. They have the best GM in the business. And my brother. Okay. I'm late with names, but the Seahawks GM, and I should know who it is. Snyder. There you go, Snyder. John Snyder is the best in the business. You know why? He takes crap and make it into fucking chicken soup, bro. Commander Lou, get up here, bro.
So let's real quick before you get into anything else, like with Dallas and Cleveland, let's close it off if you want with the Dolphins. But there's a few questions for you with the Dolphins. All right, so
fire away.
Yeah. So how long has Tua been out since his injury?
He got hurt, I think, last October. It was October, about a year ago.
Okay, so how many games has he missed? How many games? How many college games did he miss?
Because in college football they finish in November, so I think they played the Iron Bowl after the day after Thanksgiving, and they played the bowl game on my birthday last year. So I'm gonna say he missed the last 5 games.
Okay, and then he decided to. So I'm throwing a narrative out there, Mace. This is where this is the point I'm getting at. So then he ended up deciding to declare to the NFL and not go back to college, which makes sense because as a individual that's has a chance to make some good money if he went back to college and got re-injured, there's no way he's going to get picked. So of course, I'm sure his his family and whoever else was helping him out, and then of course his who I can't even think. My mind's gone. I don't know why.
Nick Saban.
No. The one that helps him.
His agent.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so his agent.
Lee Steinberg.
Right. So his agent's probably telling him, listen, it'd probably be a good idea to get yourself set and go to the NFL, because if you get injured, you're probably not going to get any money, which makes perfect sense. So then the question is, how much did he then? He missed 12 more games, not setting himself going back to college. He missed probably 4 or 5 games prior to that, since when he got injured.
Yes.
Then you're asking him to not have, because of the coronavirus, which that was, of course, that was like, somewhat, that was like out of the blue that, all this stuff is happening. And then we didn't know if they were going to have any type of, training camp or OTAs or anything like that, which they didn't. So now you're asking a kid that's missed, let's just throw a round number of 17 games out there.
Okay.
He missed his final year of college that Burrow didn't miss, who else, that Love or Herbert did either, or Hurst either of them, none of them did. Okay, so he missed his final year of college as well. So 17 games plus a true training camp of 3 to 4 months. So again, here's the narrative I'm throwing out here, and I'll ask you. You continuously hear through all of these, all these platforms, they continuously, why isn't Tua starting? There must be a reason. He must not have done it. He can't be better than Fitzpatrick. There must be a reason why. You have to be fearful of this, or they're throwing this narrative out there just to see, let's just talk about it just because. But this narrative's getting old. So, to me, it's just like starting shit up. It's a lot of drama. You're starting shit up just to start shit up. So Mace, why would you think they're going to start Tua? Why would you think they would start Tua if he's missed 17 games? He hasn't had a true training camp, and he's going to be better than Fitzpatrick by having this hole that's been missed, and had a tremendous injury. Why would you think that? That's what I'm asking you.
It's easy. The reason why they drafted him, the owner, and the owner is very sensitive to the fan base because they've been getting on his ass like I have been since he's been owner. Now, here's the difference between myself and other Dolphin fans. I will stick with Fitzpatrick as long as we're winning and the offense is scoring points. Because I hate to say it again, I saw the Rams defense for 2.5 quarters yesterday get dismantled by Josh Allen. Okay, Buffalo for the first 2.5 quarters of that game before they took off again. That's why I don't like McDermott. He called off the dogs. Buffalo with Josh Allen looked like a machine against Aaron. Aaron Donald couldn't touch him. And the reason why I bring that up is the Chargers, the Rams, and Arizona. The reason why I say those 3 games because that's what we're going to see if our team has a true offensive line. Okay, to get back to Tua, as long as they put points on the board with the old man and offense sells tickets, Dolphin fan will be content. Stephen Ross will be content. You know Flores will be content. Sean Jones says, but it was November he got hurt. Nah, same thing. Commander Lou says, Mace leave the Houston fans something and leaving us something in our misery. That's right. And CX Lids, stay in here, bro. Pop up some more questions. I'll do Seahawks with you. And to get back to your question, yes, they should sign Snacks. You have the best GM in the business. They're going to do something because this shit's getting out of hand with that. And I'm going to say it again, CX Lids. Don't think this is a gimme in South Florida Sunday. Because I'm going to say this right now. If that defense comes to play for Miami, it's going to be a rough day for Russell Wilson. Okay, it's going to be a rough day. Because they will hit his ass. Because that's what the Dolphin defense believe in. I think they did sign Josh Gordon. I don't know. I'll check out for you in the roster. Give me a minute. Go ahead, Big Time. Let's finish with Tua. As long as they score points. Because you know Dolphin fan, if they're entertained, and let's say Fitz is not throwing interceptions, God forbid, if he's playing clean games and he ain't being touched and he's doing that pumping his fist when he scores a quarterback run in the end zone and the offensive line is hugging him, Dolphin fans going to believe. They're going to believe, bro. Because you know one thing about us. We love offense. And as long as they're putting points on the board and they're entertaining big time, think about it. They're going to ride, the Miami fans going to jump on the bandwagon because they say, oh my God, I haven't seen offense like this since Marino. And for a lot of those young kids in, let's say, TD's room, they've never seen us have an offense where you're throwing the football around. Am I right or am I
wrong? Yeah, I mean, I could see your point.
As long as they are competitive and throwing the football around and the quarterback's not getting touched, you know how the media is down there. Oh, look what Greer did. He built us an offensive line. They're going to start comparing them to the Cowboy offensive line, to the Titans offensive line. You will see that. I'm telling you. And if they win these 2 games, or God forbid they win Sunday, they're just like the Browns. They win Sunday against Wilson, as hot as Wilson is. The national media is going to fall in love with the Dolphins. They're going to say they're a fun team to watch. Fitzpatrick is not getting touched. And again, I'm going to say it again. God willing, if that offensive line against LA teams coming to Miami, they're coming to Miami, where it's going to be 90 degrees and humid, those 2 teams, week 7 and 8. They go to Miami and they wilt in the heat and we're putting points up against them. And let's say Flores outdoes Boy Genius. Oh, God. Oh, my God. You will not hear the end of it in Miami. You will not hear the end of it nationally, especially with NFL Network, because they give the Dolphins a little bit more leeway than ESPN. ESPN loves killing us, bro. They will become a story. I'm not kidding you. That's real. Let me get the what CX Lids wants to know about if Josh Gordon's on the roster. Let me do this for him. Yeah, man. I'm serious. This is not me being a homer. I'm telling facts. Dolphins continue with putting points on the board every week, and that offensive line's protecting Fitz, they're gonna become a story. They are. All right, let me look at the Seahawk roster. See if Josh Gordon is on the roster for C. Everybody's doing this Chief game, bro. Everybody's doing this Chief game. Here we go. The NFL. Let me put Seahawks. All right, got it. I got the depth chart. CX Lids, I got you. Hawk.com, then we'll get right back to the Dolphins because the Dolphins has fascinated me. No, he's not on the roster, buddy. Their receivers are David Moore, DK Metcalf, Penny Hart. I don't know who he is. Freddie Swain, I know who he is. He's their fourth receiver, and he is pretty damn good so far. And of course, Tyler Lockett. That's their roster right now. That's from Seahawk.com, CX Lids. How can I tell if I have a wrench, bro? Go to your YouTube page, look at your name. If you see a wrench, you're in. I feel like Shaquem Griffin can fed a 2 or 3 sack game in the future. Yes, that was a big play yesterday. That was a big play yesterday when he sacked 2 plays he did great. When he stopped that screen pass and they lost 3 yards on that, and when he sacked Dak Prescott late. Yes, sir. Sean Jones, my buddy Commandante Lou said you got the wrench. Yeah, Ed the Unchosen got the wrench. What's up, Ed? Stay here, bro. Pop up if you want. I'm putting the link in. Come on up, guys. With this me and the great big time just talking football, bro. We're excited about our football team, so that's why we're doing Dolphins. I'll get to the big game. Don't worry, I got an hour before I can get to the big game, so I'll get to it. There goes the link. You guys want to come up? Just pop up, bro. You're welcome here, especially if you're a Seahawk Dolphin fan. Pop up. You know that. You know I'll give you guys carte blanche in the room. You know that. Tomorrow night, we'll do injuries and we'll go everywhere. And then Wednesday night, I know this is shocking. We will do the NBA Finals, and I will put up a thumbnail for that. And Big Time's gonna love the thumbnail. Big Time, you know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah.
The thumbnail will be, I'm telling you guys right now, Tyler Hero and the Williams kid against Rajon Rondo. These guys were putting Rajon Rondo on a pedestal last night. I said, get the hell out of here, man. I'm just kidding. In all seriousness, it will be Bam against LeBron. There you go. That will be the thumbnail. I should do Spoelstra and you know what? There you go. Spoelstra on the right, LeBron on the left. Since LeBron tried to get him fired. And I will do NBA final preview tomorrow night, but Wednesday night is all NBA finals. There you go, NBA fan. It'll be NBA final and Stanley Cup recap. How's that? It'll cause Dolphins and Seahawks talk in this room. I feel like Hill will have a big game too. I can see that. That's one of Seattle's pass rushers, so I can see that. See how much I know Seahawks, bro? Get up here, Pete. We've been doing Dolphins the last hour, bro. Get your ass up here, Pete. We've been doing Dolphins the hour, and you can gloat. Because this man is so fired up for this game Sunday for the Dolphins. My man Pete is fired up for this. He started it last night. He lit the fire last night, but I was about to go off the air. But in seriousness, no Tyreek Hill tonight? Wow. I did not hear this. Boy. No Tyreek Hill tonight for the Chiefs. Okay.
Well, it looks like there's going to be a heavy dose of Watkins and
the other kid. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Kelsey. Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, look at what Green Bay did and look at what New Orleans did without Mike Thomas. So it could be done.
CX Lids, how did you find out about my channel, bro? You're a Seahawk fan. You always welcome here, brother. You got wrench already. You should just always, when you come in, pop up like my boy Pete does. Dolphin fans pop up in here from time to time. Because they know I told the truth. I told the truth about the Seahawks, too. They got problems defensively. I thought their defense would be so much better. But I'll tell you one thing. And he didn't play yesterday. Dunbar has been balling for the Seahawks. Okay? Dunbar was hurt yesterday. He didn't play. He was balling before he got hurt. Oh, you said Tyreek Hill will have a big game. Oh, okay. Hill is playing. What he was trying to tell me was I made a mistake. When I think of Hill for the Seahawks, I think of the defensive pass rusher, the one who stopped Cam Newton last Sunday night to win the game. That's what I was thinking about. He was part of that trio that stopped him. He's talking about Tyreek will have a huge game. He probably will. I'm not putting nothing past my baby, Patrick Mahomes. But listen to me, CX Lids. My heart and love for quarterback, my number one guy is Dangerous. When I get I'm going to get his alternate jersey once they print it out again, the real ones. Put one in the chat room. Should I go to the Hawk website to get that one? Put one in the website. Just go on the Hawk store website because they're in the room, and I know they have all the goddamn jerseys now. I'm gonna get me a Russell Wilson gray alternate. As far as the Dolphins go, you know which one I'm gonna get next, big time?
What's that?
I'm gonna get the throwback one that they wear. I'm gonna get me a Dick Anderson. I told you how far I go back with the Dolphins, bro. I'm gonna get me a Dick Anderson. To me, the best safety, the best dual safety combination to ever play football was Dick Anderson and Jay Scott. And you think I'm lying? Jay Scott won Super Bowl MVP in Super Bowl 7. All right, Pete, I got you. I'm going to read it right now. Dunbar isn't even the guy that I'm worried about. Just Trey Flowers on Preston Williams. I'll tell you right now, Trey Flowers is going to get toasted by Preston Williams. I saw enough of Trey Flowers' ass yesterday, and CX Lids could confirm that. Yep, DK is a monster. I'll get to that in a second. But the idiot for dropping that ball yesterday. Preston is a lock, and Griffin on Parker won't be able to bully him. No, he's not. No. Pete, you just got here. I'm going to recap to you right now, and then me and Big Time is going to move on. Miami will score on Seattle's defense. Don't worry about it. To me, the key of this game is, will the Miami defense show up? If they show up, even though we won't make mistakes, we're going to hurt Russell Wilson a little bit. If he fought Dallas hit him yesterday, he wait till Sunday in 90-degree heat in South Florida. This could be a shootout, fellas. Now, Metcalf is a monster, but he's also an idiot, DK, for dropping that easy touchdown yesterday. No, he didn't drop it. He tried to gallywag it to the end zone. That Dallas kid did the right thing and knocked that ball out. You damn right. He damn right. He better get better. Trey Flowers better get better because even though they're not big names, as long as that quarterback can stand up, that receiving core and that tight end will catch balls very easily against that Dolphin. Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright going to have to play their ass off on Sunday. I'm not joking. I'm giving Seattle the win in the shootout, but young man, Trey Flowers is going to get introduced to Devontae Parker and Preston Williams on Sunday. I'll bet my life on it. They will be introduced to the nation against that poltrous Seattle defense. Pete, get up here, bro. Get up here, bro. Lids, get up here, man. Don't be scared. Come up here. I'm giving you carte blanche. You're a Seahawk fan. Get up here. You get carte blanche with me, bro. I'm going to drop the link again. Get up here, bro. You're welcome here, bro. Here you go. Get up here, my brother. You are welcome in here, bro. Don't think you're not. You're welcome in here, bro. There you go. Get up here, man. Get your ass up here. Now you know your family. Guys know that. Speed is what's been killing Flowers, not route guys. Even the Cooper is both in my opinion. Yeah, in your honest opinion. Yeah. Pete, would you get up here, bro? Get ready for Sunday's game. And you know I'm gonna be rocking this game all week. Seahawks, Dolphins. Big time. Big time. Yo, big time. Big time.
Give me a second, Mace. 1 second.
All right, go ahead. Take your time. Yeah, CX Lindsay, pop up here, bro. Don't be scared to pop up here, bro. Pop up. I'm fair. I give every guy who pops up into this platform gets to rock their mic, bro. Pete, get up here, bro. Lou, you still in here? Get up here, bro. Yeah. Get up here, Lids. Put your voice to your moniker, bro. Get up here. You're always welcome here. You're a Seahawk guy. Get up here. Let's go. Giving you the link again. Get your ass up here. Now. There you go. I sent the link, bro. Again. There you go. The link is up here, bro. Let's go. Let's go, Pete. You're a regular here. Let's go. I'm here to kick off with 8:15 time. Then CX Lids. I'm back here as soon as the game is over. I'm going to 11 o'clock Pacific time. If you're in the Pacific Coastline time zone, I'm here to 11 your time tonight. I'm doing a wrap-up show of this game. Oh, look at this. Big time coming up. Big time was coming up here. You can cam up everyone. I don't care.
Sorry about that. Needed to take care of my little pup.
Nah, problem, bro. I expect CX Lids to pop up here. You know, big time. I'm here after the game, bro, to 2 a.m. So you're gonna get me a double dip tonight, and you're gonna get me a double dip next week because it's Rodgers versus a coach who's gonna get fired. You know what my favorite day of the NFL is? How big time?
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know what my favorite day of the NFL is?
What's that?
Black Monday, when the coaches get fired. I love it.
Damn, that's ruthless right there.
I love that day. When the coaches get fired, I love it, bro. I love it. And I will give you guys wall-to-wall coverage, probably 3 o'clock Eastern after I take a nap that day. When the coaches get fired, I love it, bro. I'm up. I'm smiling. I'm happy. Hear these guys on the tube run their mouths about coaches getting fired. Hey, that's the way it is. Bill O'Brien right now on fire. Dan Quinn is out the door because he ain't winning in Green Bay next week. Matt Patricia saved himself a week, but They got the Saints Sunday. You know what? Indoors, that may be a winnable game. My dad is a big Jets fan. He want Gase fired. Oh yeah. And because I'm a Dolphin fan, Dolphin fans will want me to kill him if and when he gets fired. Yeah, yeah. They're all on the list, my brother. They're all on the list. Lids, what part of the country you from? Put it in the chat room. Where you from? What part of the country? Big Times from Cincinnati. Gambles in South Florida. Lou's in Houston. Just to name a few guys. Golden Eagles in Phoenix. Put in the chat room what part of the country you from, young man. And again, the platform is open for you. Pete, get up here. I expect you to be up here, bro. Gloating about the Dolphins. Big time. You want to do the Vegas game? I mean, you want to do the big game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we can step into it if you want.
He's in Carolina, bro. Right after the football game, pop back in and let's talk it up, bro. I'm gonna do the recap and I'm gonna start previewing Sunday's game. But I did that earlier. I started previewing the games on Sunday. Sean Jones, your mace, are you still going to be on when the Chiefs-Raven game come on? No, bro. I'm going to watch the game, bro. I'm going to relax. I'm having an ice cold one, make me a couple of sandwiches and watch the game, bro. I haven't eaten all day. Okay, fellas? I got to eat. I'm human. That's how I get my energy to do this for 6 damn hours, bro. I'm giving you guys a double dip tonight. And tomorrow night, I may do 3 shows tomorrow. Again, I'll think about it. By the way, I'm going to work this phone, how you could do the phone interview on this roadcaster early tomorrow morning. If I get everything hooked up, you will finally get the sexism or orgy stories tomorrow morning, 10:15, 10:30 Eastern time. Stay tuned for that. It'll be tomorrow morning. Sean Jones, make sure you eat, fam. Take care of yourself. Thank you. And put a one that tell me, please, Sean, when you going to get up here, bro, and be on the platform with Big Time and talk Dolphins with us in sports, man? I appreciate your love. I'm glad you got your lunch and your wrench. CX definitely got a wrench just for finding me. Again, CX, how did you find me? CX Liz, how did you find me, my brother? I'm flattered. I'm flattered. And I'm glad you like my content, and I'm glad that you enjoy what I do, man. I guess you must have been watching those 6-hour marathon videos I be doing. Oh, man. Big Time, you back?
I'm here. All
right, I hope your pup is okay, man. Let's start with it. This is all America's talking about right now. I like Baltimore tonight to cover, also 3.5. It's just 3.5. They feel to a man. Get your fucking ass up here, Laro. I was disappointed in you. You didn't come back when I was up here for my pregame show yesterday. I love you, bro, but get up here, bro. Yeah, let me get to the game. I like Baltimore tonight because they're home. They're going to let people in the stands tonight. I think it's only 250 closest family and friends of the players. But I still like them tonight. Thank you, my brother. This young man, CX Lids, popped in here. You know why, Big Time?
Why is that?
You know why he did it? Because he heard me doing fantasy football yesterday on my show, doing the pregame show. Kid, you're going to get free merch from me, man. Thank you for being a fan of me and everybody in this chat room. And you'll see a lit room tomorrow night because we're going to have a potpourri of everything. Welcome and come up on anytime you want to come up on the platform, young man, come on up. Lauro, I'm expecting Lauro to come up here. What's up, my brother? Come up and say hello to your boy Mace. Yeah, let's get back to the big one. I do not like the Chiefs defense. I don't care what they say. I love Frank Clark, Jones in the middle, and Honey Badger. Other than that, they don't have a defense. These games have been, believe it or not, low scoring. both in Arrowhead and 18 and 19, and young Mahomes pulled out both games. On the other side, I don't think anybody can stop Patrick. I think you can neutralize him a little bit, but no one can stop Patrick. He is that great. He is that spectacular. He is must-see TV every time he comes on the screen. And I'm blessed to see him today and then Sunday here in New York against the Patriots. That's the late game, 4:30 Eastern time from Arrowhead. I'm going to go with the Ravens and play the spread too. Spread, I believe, is 54.5. I would go the under in that, but I would take the Chiefs. I would take the Ravens in the over. Go ahead, Big Time. Give us your opinion of this game. Dusty, get up here, nigga. Are you at the plantation? Get your ass up here. Lauro, get your ass up here. Shit, the hell you guys doing? Putting in the link for you right now, Dusty. Go ahead, Big Time.
What's the points on it? Who's favorite?
Ravens. 3.5. That's it. Over under 54.5. I'm not playing the over under in that game.
Yeah.
Get Lauro up here in 2 seconds. Putting in the link for Dusty to get up here.
When was the last time that they played each other?
The last 2 years in Arrowhead. Both games. One was in overtime, 23-20.
Yeah.
No. The first one, Kansas City won overtime. Mahomes ran into touchdown, and last year Mahomes came back and beat them. Both games in Arrowhead, field goal games, by the way. Oh, yeah. I got you, nigga.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Dusty, good evening, Laura. Good evening, my brothers.
What's up?
How you doing, guys?
I've been thinking about it, man. And as much as I want the Ravens to win, I don't think nobody gonna stop that young boy Pat, man.
Okay.
And now they got a running game, man. They make it even harder.
Yeah. Well, Hilaire, I think Hilaire's got a good game tonight. What about you, Laurel?
Well, my heart says Baltimore, but really, man, I don't see them winning. They're gonna have to make the game real ugly, slow it down, run the ball, just have a chance or whatever. So
okay.
They're going to have to stop them at least 4 times, and I don't think that. I mean, Baltimore's really good. I love Calais Campbell. I love their secondary. I even like the middle linebacker, but I just don't think they got enough to stop all them. I think if they stop the run, and Marlon Humphreys could hold Tyreek Hill, I think they'll have a chance.
Huh? My man CX Lids, he's a new subscriber, fellas. He's from North Carolina, big Seahawk fan. He's saying this, by the way, we sign Snacks. I hope it's small contracts so we have money to re-sign everybody. Facts. Good point, kid. We'll talk plenty of Seahawks with you as long as you come into the room. Let's get back to the game, fellas. By the way, before I continue, did you guys win yesterday? Dusty, Laurel, did you win yesterday? Did you win your bets yesterday?
I got my ass whooped.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one too, man.
Laurel, you should have came back and listened to me, man. The games I gave, they all won. No joke. I gave the Niners over the Giants.
Okay.
I gave the Seahawks yesterday. They won. And who was the third game I picked? I picked the Bears. They won outright. See?
Hey, you know what don't make you know what killed me yesterday was that Arizona game. Arizona killed me in all my parlays, bro. I figured they would win by touchdown, but I don't know what happened in that game, man. That Arizona game.
Arizona didn't cover?
No, they lost outright. Detroit won yesterday. Kyler Murray laid an egg yesterday.
Wait, threw a few picks?
Yeah, that
he was in Laurel's picks. I didn't pick that game yesterday.
Yeah, that was one.
I had Arizona too.
No, I didn't touch that. I had 49ers, Seattle, and the Bears yesterday.
Yeah, man. One thing about me, man, I be pushing it a little bit too far. And instead of going with a 3-teamer, I just go ahead and try to stretch it out to a 4-teamer. And that's not really like a good thing, like for success or whatever, right? So I think I pushed this a little bit too far, man.
You know who's got the bug? The other Platinum, not our Platinum Elite. The other guy, Star Platinum boy, he was into it last night, man. He lost all of his games, but he is so giddy. And I had to tell him something. I said, yo, like I told Laro, pick 3 games and call it a day. So he'll be in here Friday night, because I'm going to start giving the picks Friday night.
Man, I picked 4 teams, and the only one that covered was Cincy.
Yeah, I think I might get a 4-teamers up, man.
I can't blame Cincinnati this week. But Dusty, you know I'm going. What they did in Cleveland 2 Thursday nights ago was disgraceful. Taking the damn extra point and making sure that the Bengals pushed. Gutless bastard.
They ran because they ran the football 40 times.
Gutless. I mean, what he did against the Browns 2 weeks ago was absolutely gutless. Gutless. I hate when teams do that, man. I just do.
I had the Rams winning. They didn't cover either, huh?
Nope, that was a push. And they was getting lit up, bro. They was down 28-3. CX Lids, bro, put something in the chat. Go ahead, bro. You know I got your back.
Okay, I had Washington. They didn't cover.
Nope. Browns won by 2 touchdowns.
Man.
The next game is going to depend on Tyreek Hill go crazy like we know he can. Yeah, and you're right about that. If the Raven cornerbacks can't stop Tyreek Hill, the Ravens are in trouble tonight. Iman, what's up, my brother?
Marlon Humphrey is one of the top 3 in the game, man. If anybody gonna stop Tyreek, it's that boy.
I'm listening to you guys. Iman Perry, I love you. He loves the Ravens tonight. He's a regular. Iman, I know got his wrench. I know Dusty got his wrench. Laro, did you get your wrench, Laro?
Shit, I don't know, bro. If you give me one,
let me put one for you right now. Yeah, man. You know you one of my guys. What you guys think about that, by the way?
About what?
What you guys think about if they can't stop Tyreek Hill?
They can't just stop Tyreek Hill. They got to stop that run first, then Tyreek.
Facts. Lara, just added your link, nigga. You got your link. I mean, you got your wrench.
See, this is the thing, man. Like, when they added Calais Campbell and that other boy,
yeah,
I really like what they got up front, man. I love what they got up front. Even though Calais is an older dude, you know what I'm saying, he still got it. He still got a lot in the tank. And the only way they're going to be able to run on these boys is if they run it 25 plus times, which I don't think Andy Reid got in him like that.
No, he doesn't.
But if they run that ball and Marlon Humphrey hold up, because they've been running a lot of man lately, I think they got a chance.
I think they have a chance. I just think Baltimore have been waiting for this game for a long time. And
if it turns into a shootout, though, they ain't got a chance, OG.
Yeah, and you want to know something about these 2 games they played in Arrowhead the last 2 years? And I saw both of them. It's been low-scoring games. It's been the low 20s. I think the game the Chiefs won in overtime was 26-20, and that was in 18 and 19. I know it was like 23-20, something like that. And they kicked a game-winning field goal to win. They can't stop Lamar, Iman Perry says, and that's why they gun on Calais Campbell. Okay.
I mean, he's not much of an interior pass rusher anymore. But when it comes to stopping that run, man, it ain't too many that's still better than him, especially at his age.
By the way, guys, if I have a lock, I got 2 locks this week. Play them. Miami and Seattle over 54.5. Those 2 teams can't stop each other. And my other lock is the Rams over the Giants. Some places got 12, other places got 13. I don't know how you guys play. I don't know if you guys got a street bookie or what. But take the Rams in the over. They would destroy the Giants, bro. Trust me. I told you guys. Say again?
Yeah, bro. I can't put mine in until after like Saturday or whatever. So
You know I got you Friday night.
No. What I'm saying is I can't get that early action on those lines like that. I can't get there.
CX Lit says they need Chris Jones to get to Lamar, or it's going to be a sad night. Yep, I agree with that.
I agree with that too. I think they're good enough at left tackle to keep Frank Clark off of him. They need that interior to keep up with Chris Jones. What's the boy Stanley at left tackle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's good enough to keep Clark up off of him.
Those are my two locks so far.
But that's the thing. If they get down by 10, it's gonna look real bad because Lamar ain't gonna be able to throw him out of that.
I agree. But boys, I'm sorry for yawning on the mic. That's my apologies being so rude. Those are my two locks so far. Miami and Seattle play the over 54.5. The Rams 12 or 13-point favorite, wherever you get it at. They will destroy the Giants just like the Niners backup did Sunday. I just told you that he did yesterday. I said Shanahan could play anybody at quarterback. They're going to put up numbers. They will destroy the Giants, and they did. What was the final? 34-9? That game wasn't even competitive, bro.
Man, Mullins ain't just anybody, man. It was like 3 teams that offered the Niners a second for him last year. He ain't just a nobody.
Was your wife happy after that destruction?
She's still mad, man.
Was your lady happy after that destruction?
I mean, she was happy to get a win, but she's still mad, bro. Like you, she mad.
Chris not getting there. That was Iman Perry saying that Chris Jones ain't getting to Lamar. I agree with that too. I agree with both guys.
Man, I don't see why they don't run. I don't see why they don't utilize Hollywood more. I mean, give me a reverse or something. Give me a hitch route. Give me something just to get that boy the ball.
I agree with that. I don't like the Chiefs' defense, by the way. They have a nice pass rush with Frank Clark and Honey Badger in the middle, but other than that, and Jones, other than that, I don't like the Chiefs defensively. Hells no. I'm not surprised that more teams don't throw at the Chiefs. I'll run at them.
Well, you can't. The thing about the Chiefs is, if they get ahead, you have to throw the ball, and that kind of feeds into what they want to do with Jones and Clark.
Yeah, facts.
You know, but let's
jump. They like to bully you, jump in front of you like 21-0.
So the only chance Baltimore gonna have is they got to run that ball. They got to tote that rock. And I don't want to see Lamar run the ball, 15 times a game, man. Keep it to like 8 to 10. Run a few RPOs, a lot of play action, and get that ball to that running back.
Oh, my third game next week. Take Green Bay in Atlanta the over. That's next Monday night. My God, they're going to score points. They are going to score points.
Well, you know what? It was one thing that Justin was saying. The hardest thing about the game tonight, they have to be able to stick to their game plan because they can't get down by 10 points and just try to sling the ball all over the field. They have to stick to the game plan, run it down their throat, and just at least give it. I mean, don't panic, So maybe they can hang in there. I mean, if they can keep it within like 10 points by the fourth quarter, I give Baltimore a very good chance at winning.
All right, let me say something before I continue. CX Lids, I feel the Ravens running game might be quite this game, except Lamar. He might get a couple of big runs. I agree. Iman Perry says, right, they need to Hollywood should have a big game tonight if they're going to blow him out. Do you all think he doesn't understand the playbook yet? I do. All he could do is go vertical with no routes. Yeah, I agree with Hollywood Brown. That's a good fact, Iman. Good point, boy. Good point. Next week, by the way, me and my nephew will start discussing what type of merch to sell and to give you guys. And when I say give you, I mean for free for you guys, because you guys have been loyal. Everybody else got paid. Shit. Barrow.
I gotta duck off, y'all. I gotta get back to break. I'll tap in with y'all a little bit
later. I love you, bro. Yo. I'll be back on after games. That should be around 8:30 your time. I'll be back on to like 11 o'clock your time, all right? And if you're going to drop in late, listen, if you could drop in late, I'll stay an extra hour for you, all right?
Man, if you're still on when I get off the plantation, man, I'll drop in.
Yeah, I'll stay on for you. That's how much I love you. I'll stay on for you, bro.
It's
Love
all
you,
good,
man.
big
Be
dog.
careful at work. All right, man. I love you. Kiss your lady and the baby for me.
Bet.
All right, bro. Love you, bro. You know that. One thing about me, and you guys are beginning to realize this. I know Big Time does. Welcome back, Big Time and Laro. I am loyal to my niggas, bro. Okay, I'm loyal. I fell in love with Laro the second he stood up to two dudes. We're not going to get into that. And ever since then, he's been my nigga, man. Little Big Nate, too. You know, Laro, I had Little Big Nate up here for an hour and a half late last night, man. I had to stay on extra.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, we talked the manosphere. We didn't talk sports, bro, because he doesn't do sports like that.
I was hoping you was going to tell me Little Big Nate likes sports, man.
Nah, man. We was talking the manosphere, bro.
Man.
Hey, it was a good hour and a half.
Hey, look, lately, though, Mace, since the football season started.
You know that. You know that. I know that. That's why I'm not getting into it. But when you get a guy like Little Big Nate up here, that I just cater to him because I'm a big fan of his, and I did. Iman says they should pick up Antonio Brown. He's talking about the Ravens and their cousins. That's true. Him and Hollywood Brown are cousins. They're first cousins. Maybe AB could teach them something. Facts. Boy, Perry, you have been on point tonight. On point, kid. You've been on fire tonight. And I do agree with CX Liz. He's a new subscriber. He says, but the Ravens should get big runs tonight. I do agree. Big Time.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about what Iman Perry and CX Liz said about the running game for the Ravens tonight against that porous, in my opinion, very porous Chief defense?
I think Lamar's going to be the one that's going to make the difference if the run attack, if they're able to run the ball. It all runs through Lamar, I feel. So depends on what he does. But I also think Baltimore will win tonight.
What do you think, Laura?
I think Kansas City will win, but I am definitely rooting for Baltimore. The keys to the victory, I think, for the Baltimore Ravens would be is like control the pace and just control the line of scrimmage and control the time of possession. And hopefully in the fourth quarter, you're in striking distance because that offense of the Kansas City Chiefs, it's not unstoppable. But if you just let those guys go out there and just whip it all over the field, the game will probably be over by the first half. Again,
for anybody who didn't see their last two matchups, I've seen their last two matchups, and they've been classics. Low-scoring game. Believe it or not, Chiefs did the right thing defensively by containing Lamar's running. They have done an excellent job at that. Mahomes had to throw miraculous cross-body throws and left-handed, no joke, left-handed throws to save the Chiefs to win those games. And Baltimore blew the lead twice late in the game. They let Mahomes run down there, tie it one time and win it the other time. So this game's going to be very good. That's why I'm here tonight. If it wasn't for I saw the last two games they played, I wouldn't be up here right now. But because I've seen it, I know how great they play. And they have done a very good job, fellas, on Lamar Jackson. They really have, bro. They have put him in a box. So, but AB makes a locker room trash. That locker room will control CX Lids. They will control AB. That's a goddamn penal colony in there, okay? All those guys on the Ravens, they only draft alphas. They don't draft betas. His other comment is there are only a few coaches that can handle him. Pete Carroll is one of them. That's true because Pete Carroll lets the inmates run the asylum. That's why. And Iman Perry says it don't matter. AB can still play somebody or pick him up. Could be the Seahawks. No, Dallas got too many weapons. You saw that in display yesterday. Cowboys had a scrubber. The fourth receiver yesterday scored 2 big touchdowns. CX Lids could confirm that. Dallas has enough firepower on offense. They don't need AB. Dallas don't need him. Their fourth receiver, what's the kid's name? Williams? The Seahawks secondary made him a household name yesterday because he wears the blue star now.
Is it like, I thought it was Wilson. Was it Wilson?
No, Williams.
Oh, was it Williams? I thought it was Wilson for some reason.
You could be right. I don't know. I just know he wore number 11.
You're probably right. But yeah, you're right. They definitely made him
a household name. He was They got 4 receivers. Now, Dallas goes 4 deep. And that tight end Schwartz ain't bad either. He shouldn't have dropped the pass late in the game when he had it easy to run out the clock. I mean, he tried to kill the clock. I mean, stop the clock. Because he was afraid to get hit. But he played a good game too yesterday. They all did, Dallas on offense. Gallup is 13. And Gallup was a monster yesterday. Gallup was a beast yesterday in that game, man. CeeDee Lamb is awesome. The one thing Stephen Jones has done since he took over his father, drafting, the day they took Murray, and I love Murray from Oklahoma. He's retired now. The day they took DeMarco Murray was the day the Cowboys started drafting good again. And those are facts. Yeah, Gallup killed us yesterday. He did. Laro.
Yo, what's up?
Did you hear my 3? You could play it Saturday?
Man, I heard it, Mace, but the thing is, with
you can't play it Saturday. You know I'm gonna bring it up to you again.
Yeah, I can't lock it in until this weekend. So I'll wait till this weekend.
I'll give it to you again on the weekend, but those are locks to me.
Hey,
I'll say it again. Rams take the 12 or the 13. They'll win by more than 2 touchdowns over the football Giants. And that shit may go up as the week goes by. I love Miami and Seattle. Those teams will be the last team who has the ball last will win the game. The quarterback will be the hero. And I love Green Bay to win Monday night, but I love the over. I think Atlanta will score. They have too much firepower, and you know what Green Bay has.
Hey Mace, let me give you just a tad bit of advice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know these are your early picks. I know you're gonna change them, right?
No, I'm not gonna change them. Those are my 3 locks this week.
But still, Mace, you gotta wait till those injury reports come out from the weekend and see who might be playing and who might not be playing by the end of the week.
The Giants are so bad, bro, that they don't know what direction to go in the draft. What did that tell you about them? And that's no joke. I live here, Laro. They are so clueless over at the Meadowlands. They don't know who they're going to do. They don't know what to do with that high draft pick. They already know the season's over.
Yeah.
Laro, let me put it to you this way.
Okay.
They'd be lucky if they win 3 games. I'm not lying. Their schedule is brutal. The only easy game they got is Cincinnati, and they may not win that.
Yeah, Cincinnati won't be an easy game either. So
they're in trouble, my friend. I mean, they're in deep trouble. They may fire everybody there.
They may fire.
If that coach goes 2-14, he's gone after 1 year.
Hey, Mace. What if they go 2-14? And
they're all gone.
And you're sitting there looking at Trevor Lawrence. What do you do with Daniel Jones, man?
They're in love with him too much. Maybe the new regime will take Trevor Lawrence. Maybe the new regime will. But if they go 2-14, 3-13, there will be a new regime, and that will be the 5th house cleaning they would have had in the last 16, 17 years. That's not a good look.
No, it's not, bro.
My game time decision.
Oh shit.
Well, Mace, big time. It's been good talking to you.
Yo, come back late tonight. I'll be back. Where you at? Where you at right now?
I'm in Houston, man. Central time.
Oh, you back down there? Yo, I'll be back on after game. So about 10:30 your time, I'll fire it back up to about 3 in the morning because I want to get Dusty up here, okay?
Okay, that's what's up, Mace. I'll holler at y'all later, man.
I love you, bro. Have a good night, man. I love you. Be back up here, bro. And write down what I told you. All right, who's my big IG game time decision? Who's that? CX Lids, tell me who that is. What's BI game time decision? Pete, get up here, bro. If that happens, Ross better sell ASP. What do you mean if Ross got to sell as soon as possible? What that mean? Pete, get up here for a minute. Explain this to me. Get up here, bro. I got 15 minutes. Get up here. I just dropped the link, bro. Get up here. Tell me what you're talking about. Get up here right now. What happened with Miami, bro? You know, when it comes to the Dolphins, I want to hear it with your mouth. I dropped the link. I'll drop it again. I dropped the link. This must be big fucking news that this man want Ross fired. I gotta hear this. I'm gonna drop it again right now. I just dropped the link again. Pop up in here, bro. I'll stay on overtime for you. Get up here, Pete. Let's go. Waiting for my man. Life is a gamble. Pop up here. Something must have happened down in South Florida. I did not hear this. Go ahead, drop it in here, bro. I dropped the link. Let's go, Pete. Getting his headphones. Something must have happened in Miami that I do not know. CX Lids, pop a question here while I'm waiting for Pete to get up here. Something must have happened in Miami. And I hope it's not what I think it is. Because if I think what he's saying, wow, it's here right now. What happened?
Oh, I really don't know what happened. What's good, Mace? I really don't know what happened, but when I joined right now, I heard you talking about rebuilding and we're going to be rebuilding again. So I assumed that I was coming into a Dolphin topic when you said that. I don't know who you said was rebuilding for the last 17 years.
No. I'm talking about the football giants. I told everybody that to take the Rams Sunday with the 12 and the 13 points, even, Papa. And I said that the Giants, if they go 2-14 and 3-13, they will fire everybody there. And since they got Tom Coughlin in 2004, this will be their fifth regime running shit. Because they fire coach after coach after coach, bro. And this team, I'm going to tell you right now, even with Saquon Barkley, I had them at 5 wins at best. Now that Saquon is gone, I got them right now a 3-win team at best. At best. The only easy game they get on their schedule is the Bengals, and they may not win that.
I mean, I kind of respect the Giants, and I do kind of like Daniel Jones. And what I seen from Daniel Jones last week is that the Giants are implementing pretty much the RPO now with him, and he's able to use his legs more because he is a little fast, and that's exactly what he needs. He needs to use his legs. And what I like about the Giants is they allowed their rookie to play early. I know it was competition with Eli Manning, but eventually they held it over and they say, hey, this is our guy. And he's been playing with his tough squad. I mean, all he really has is Saquon Barkley, Evan Ingram, and all his other receivers I really don't like. Golden Tate, Darius Slayton. I mean, they're good guys. They're not the worst, but
they're not stars.
Exactly.
To answer Iman Perry's question, no, it's not the Dolphins. I thought it was something in Miami. He just popped in. He didn't hear what I was saying.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. The Giants today announced that if they have a top 5 pick, they don't know what direction to go. This shows you how sad and how clueless that organization's become. They are becoming, you know what they're becoming in this town now? They are the new New York Knicks. Okay? They're becoming comical. They're an embarrassment. And by the way, gang, you may not believe this, the tickets the last 10 years, even when they won a Super Bowl, are very easy as a visiting fan to get at the Meadowlands. I mean, the Dolphins have been there twice in the last decade. You got 30,000 Dolphin faithful in the games. I'm not joking. Last year they had like 40,000 Dolphin fans waving their white hankies. And they got robbed that game, just like they got robbed in the Jet game. Okay? Anytime the Dolphins play the football Giants, that is bigger than me than the goddamn Super Bowl. I'm not lying. The only other team I get hyped is Dallas. When the Dolphins play Dallas, that's a Super Bowl for me. Okay? Football Giants is right behind. Those are teams I hate. Dallas and the football Giants. I hate their rich fans because their fans are blue blood fan base. They're smug. They're very pompous. They're good fans, okay? But they've seen enough. They have. They are becoming the new New York Knicks in this town. And for their management team today to tell their fan base they have no clue where they're going in the draft with a top 5 pick. They know they got their quarterback. They love him. But if they're bringing a new regime, Daniel Jones ain't safe with Trevor Lawrence and the kid from Ohio State, Fields, looming. No, it's not.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing at a Pro Bowl level this year right now?
Yes. You missed me today, my friend, for the first, let's say, hour, 20 minutes, me and Big Time. And we had a Seahawk fan in here, a brand new fan who subscribed, CX Lids. And I was telling him, they're not going to stop that Dolphin offense Sunday, 90 degrees in South Florida. No. That's why I said that's my lock of the week. Take the over. No. They're not stopping the Miami offense. And I want to ask you this question as a Dolphin fan. This offensive line continues to solidify itself, and Fitzpatrick is clean every week. And the Dolphin offense puts points on the board every week. Do you believe, like I do, that the fan base will fall in love with Fitzpatrick and the offensive line and the offense because they can score points and then be entertained every week?
That's exactly what Fitzpatrick brings, man, is entertainment. I mean, he doesn't bring much winning, but he makes the games exciting with his with the way he plays, man. He puts it all on the line, and you could only love someone that plays like that. This guy will truck you. He will do whatever it takes to get that extra yard that he needs. And you got to love that guy. But in my honest opinion, I can't believe you just said he is playing at a Pro Bowl level right now, because that is really, like, we have to really, really, really look at what Pro Bowl level game is.
It's the offensive line. That's what it is.
He's playing safe play right now and conservative. And I have to disagree with you, Mace, on the Seahawks. I don't believe we're going to be able to score a lot of points on them.
They have no defense, though. They have no pass rush. And this guy may not play Sunday. It's a good chance, but Jamal Adams ain't playing.
Oh, Jamal Adams might not play?
He got hurt late in the Dallas game yesterday. They think that he tore the ACL.
No, I don't think. The one that got hurt late in the Dallas game was Chris Carson. That he went out.
He got hurt, too. Jamal Adams didn't play the fourth quarter in that game. He was on the bench cheering on the sidelines. He's hurt.
Oh, so he's good. As long as he was on the bench cheering on the sideline, then you know he's good if he didn't go in the locker room and stay over there.
I'm just saying this right now. With that 90-degree heat, man. I don't know.
When it comes to the Seahawks, let's think about the first 3 games they played. I know they played Dallas, one of the most high-powered. They played Atlanta, one of the most high-powered offenses in the NFL. They played Dallas, one of the most high-powered offenses in the NFL. And then
New England.
Yep, they play New England. I just looked that up right now. They play New England. So, I mean, we're talking about 3 of the most powerful teams in the NFL right now.
I totally agree.
And now they're coming over here to Miami. And now they're coming over here to Miami to play, basically a team that's on the same type of level as, we could say, Giants.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A banged up team. Trying to get better and looking forward. And I just don't see, when it comes to a matchup base, the only matchup that I like in this game that I feel like the Dolphins should and could take advantage of most game was if Jamal Adams was playing, because Jamal Adams is a good run stopper, but Jamal Adams will not be able to cover Mike Gesicki one-on-one.
No, they'll put Bobby Wagner. They'll put Bobby Wagner on Mike Gesicki.
And that's even worse.
Wagner's the best linebacker in the sport.
And that's even worse if you put Bobby Wagner, a linebacker, on Gesicki, in my opinion. The only positive on that end right there, Mace, would be that maybe Wagner gets hands on him on the line, making him, time his timing on the routes will be off a lot. That's what's really happening to Gesicki now. If you pay attention, he keeps getting jammed and touched, and that messes up the timing on the route. But but that's the matchup we need to take advantage with full force and early and often. Gesicki, because Griffin is going to be all on Parker. Parker loves those. He doesn't get much separation. He's already banged up. So how can we trust Parker to have an explosive game? Plus, this offense has been short plays most of the game.
It won't be this week. I promise you that. When Chan Gailey look at the film, I promise you, Wednesday, when they get back together, he's going to go, boys, we're going deep on this team. We're going to stretch the field. Yep.
That's crazy to think that, bro.
Again, buddy, I'm being dead honest, because I love both teams. I know both teams. As a matter of fact, I know the Seahawks a lot more than I do the Dolphins. You saw it yesterday with Dak Prescott. Some guy named Williams, number 11, is now a household name because he burnt the Seahawks secondary for 2 touchdowns yesterday. The Cowboy 4th receiver. Wilson will win the league MVP, and the Packers go to the Super Bowl. No, I think if Rodgers has the best record, Rodgers is going to the MVP because everybody wrote Rodgers off. But I got a little cute one for you. And Pete's going to get the F out of here. If the Dolphins go 9-7 and make the playoffs with Fitzpatrick, he's going to get the MVP. He's going to get the MVP. I know Pete's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm that serious. If Fitzpatrick leads this sorry bunch to the playoffs, he's going to get the MVP of the league. I'm telling you.
And I'm going to say something to add on that. If Fitzpatrick finds a way to get the Dolphins to the playoffs, you might as well write it right here, right now. Coach Flores is the coach of the year.
Yep. And he'll
Coach
get
Flores
the MVP.
will definitely, yeah. I mean, depends on stat-wise.
No,
but
just get the Dolphins to the playoffs. Just get them there. He'll get the MVP of the league. Because I promise you one thing right now, for Dolphin fan, he's going to be balling. He only got 3 tough games upcoming up front, and that is the Rams front, who for 2.5 quarters, Josh Allen made them look remedial. Aaron Donald was no presence. The first 2.5 quarters, they were up 28-3. And then that dumbass coach, keep telling you, I hate coaches who call off the dogs. He called off the dogs. The Rams came back, took the lead, and young man Josh Allen led them to a last final minute drive, bro.
That was supposed to be a loss, man. That PI.
Yeah, I know. I'm not biased. I know, bro. But I'm dead serious. Those 2 quarterbacks are the front leaders, Rodgers and Wilson. But if Fitzpatrick at 38 leads this Dolphin team to 9-7 and the playoff bid, get the 7th spot, he's the MVP of the league. Flores is the coach of the year. Chris Greer is the executive of the year. The only thing Miami
if that will give Chris Greer executive of the year, if there's one GM in this NFL right now that needs something positive to happen to them, it's Chris Greer.
Yeah, Iman, I'm not joking. You're right. Rodgers and Wilson, those are the 2 leaders right now in the clubhouse. But if Fitzpatrick gets a 9-7 Dolphin team to the playoffs, and let's say the Dolphins clinch with a win, they'll clinch. I'm getting ready to go, and they clinch. Let's say. I'm trying to think. Okay, they beat New England their last home game before they go to Las Vegas, and they clinch the wild card spot. He's the coach of the year.
That's crazy.
Remember the year when Gase took us there? We clinched week 15. Remember? And the last 2 weeks was house money. We lost the home game to New England, and then we won again the last game of the year, and then we won at Buffalo. Yeah,
Gase
we won in Buffalo.
Gase didn't win rookie coach of the year either.
No, because no one knew who Adam Gase is, but people know who.
I think it was. Wasn't that the Andy Reid year when he won? He took it to the championship game with Alex Smith.
Yeah,
I think Andy Reid won it in 2016.
Yeah, because I think personally,
or it might have been Doug Peterson. Isn't that the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl?
No,
I'm
that
not
was the
sure.
year before.
Nah, a year
No,
before.
it was. It was 2016 when Gase led us to the playoffs because this guy got hurt, and then he was out all 2017. That's when we had Jay Cutler.
Oh, $10 million guy, huh?
Yeah, I'm just being honest, bro. And big time popped right back in. Go ahead, Church.
Yeah, I'm loving
Big
this
time.
Miami Dolphin vibes. I'm loving it.
Oh, they're playing the Seahawks
Hey,
this
I
week.
you a
told you.
Dolphin fan?
No, I'm a
No, he's a
Cowboys
Cowboy
fan.
fan. He's the
Oh,
big
okay.
Cowboy guy here. I told you guys if they win the game and Seattle's coming up, this is going to be a week for me because I love both teams. You're going to get wall to wall. Now, tomorrow night, you get anything you want, including a preview of the NBA Finals tomorrow. And I will have NBA Finals coverage Wednesday night, beginning at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to go on 8 o'clock, a half hour before tip-off, and I will give you the Heat and the Laker game here Wednesday night.
Okay.
So you'll get
But
your
yeah,
NBA
Seattle
coverage for
defense
Wednesday
is
night.
terrible.
Yeah, I've been telling these
Yeah,
guys
Seattle,
that.
it's terrible. They really, really terrible. And there's a mismatch with Gesicki, the tight end, with Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner can't cover.
I'm going to tell you right now,
Told you.
if that offensive line is playing like it has been for the first 3 weeks, Seattle's not going to touch him. They're not going to touch Fitzpatrick. And it's going to be a long day for that Seahawk defense in 90-degree heat, 10 o'clock in the morning their time in South Florida. It is, guys.
Only problem is,
I don't think
only
you
thing
guys
is
are
they
putting
going.
respect on Russell's game, man.
That's why I
To me,
said
that's
that
the key of
defense
the
got to
game.
come.
Yep,
Right.
that's it. I said that earlier. I said that an hour ago, Pete. I told it the big time. If the Dolphin defense comes to play, Miami will have a chance to pull it out. So I'm telling you.
I mean, in reality, I think they could have a chance, but it's really slim. It's really slim. Russell Wilson is not your typical just throw it to one guy. Russell Wilson, this guy's vision and awareness on where to put the ball is different. It's just totally different. I don't believe Fitzpatrick is going to be able to keep up with Russell. I love my Dolphins. I hate to say this. I hope you're right, but I just don't see it.
It is the lock of the week. Take the over in that game. Take the over. It's 54 and a half. Take it.
What matters is if y'all defense have a little pass rush or y'all send the blitz a little bit more, y'all could contain Russell Wilson and play smart coverage. Don't blow your coverage.
That's it.
Play coverage on the receivers. You lock them down.
This is a game, fellas. This is the type of game.
Listen, Mace, you remember the Buffalo game when everybody was complaining about how we couldn't stop tight packages and they were putting all their slot receivers in tight packages? In bunches, pretty much 3 receivers on one side, everybody right there doing crossing routes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Seattle runs. And they run it with Tyler Lockett motioned out back and forth all game. Once Russell Wilson gets up to that line and he identifies what's going on in that defense, by the time he says hike, Russell already knows where he's going with the ball.
Well, here you go.
I'm going to show you how to stop.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you how to shut them down. First, you let Byron Jones stick DJ Metcalf. Because Byron Jones is a physical corner. Then you bracket Tyler Lockett because he's a deep threat. And once you take them 2 receivers out there, Seattle don't have nothing. They don't got no good tight ends.
Here's the problem I have with this game for Miami defensively. This is the type of game, and I'm going to mention him. DJ Moss, what's up, my brother? I love you. Yeah, Moss, I'll be back at 11:30 Eastern time. I'm going to 3 a.m., okay? I'll be back at 11:30. I'm going to get off in a couple minutes then just to watch the game. I'll be back at 11:30. And I love that you come and showing your loyalty, my brother. I love you. Here's what Miami is missing this Sunday. Zach Thomas. If the Dolphins had a Zach Thomas for this game, I will give them the win. I'm not lying. I will give them the win. But if they don't have that middle linebacker, and this is why I keep saying, whatever you do with one of your first top picks, Greer, draft a kick-ass middle linebacker. We need that in the worst way. 55 is great. Okay, he's going to be chasing Russell Wilson all day. They're going to put him on Russell Wilson. What's 55's name again?
Jerome Baker.
He's going to be on Russell Wilson's ass.
That's
And
smart.
I'm pretty sure that Flores is going to say, hit that boy. No matter what you do, hit him.
Hit him.
Even if you don't get him, hit him. Because Russell's a little guy, and the more punishment he gets, sometimes he wilts. And it's going to be 90 degrees Sunday in Miami. Okay? I'm giving the Seahawks the win. But
I'm not.
Miami will score.
Well, what's your prediction, Mace? Now that I'm glad that you said that, because I was
Seahawks 37, Dolphins 34.
Wow!
The Dolphins will score on Sunday. I'm telling you.
I will too.
Will score.
I said the same thing.
This game will be a shootout. I'm gonna tell you how good this game is.
No.
You know how they cut into games late when it's exciting? Fox affiliates, as soon as that Cowboy game is over, they will go to Miami.
Yeah, that's what I think so.
They will leave it on Miami, Seattle. And the team with the ball last will win the game. Period.
Yep.
And the team,
I got it 38-31. I got it 38-31.
Yeah. See, if
Miami.
let's say Miami is losing and Fitzpatrick have the ball last, I promise you two things going to happen. And the negative one, you guys going to go, oh, shit. Either they're going to win the game on him in the last drive, or he's going to throw an interception late.
So you guys are really thinking Fitzpatrick on the last drive. Look, this is the way I see it.
They're not going to touch him, bro.
The defense that's going to be gassed out.
Dude,
you living off
Seattle name.
You living off Seattle's name. Their defense is not the same. It's
I'm not. Listen to these names. Listen to these names real quick. I'm a daily football guy. I go by daily. So when I look at Shaquille Griffin,
he's been garbage this year. He
was cut and came back on the roster. So
listen,
he's been garbage.
Shaquille Griffin has been covered.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's their starting. That's their number one corner.
No, that's Shaquille. That's Shaquille.
Oh, okay. You know his name.
Yeah, Shaquille
made that big sack on.
He had he covered. This guy covered Julio Jones week 1. All right, week 2 Patriots. Week 2 Patriots. Not so much, but they allowed a lot of points. And then week 3, this guy had to face Amari Cooper. In my opinion, Julio Jones and Amari Cooper are one of the top 10 receivers in the NFL.
CeeDee Lamb is the best receiver they got, by the way.
I disagree.
I mean, excuse me.
I disagree with that.
Amari Cooper.
Number 13, Gallup is their best receiver.
Thank you.
Oh, that's my God.
And Gallup had a field day yesterday. Gallup had a field day yesterday on Shaquille Griffin.
Gallup catch everything.
Dallas, let me tell you, that's the reason why I picked Dallas for the Super Bowl. Because Dallas offensively is a loaded gun. You saw that yesterday. And their defense is going to grow. I told this to this young man last night when he was up there. I said the one thing I took out of that game for Dallas, their defense is going to get better. And once it does, in a very weak NFC East, Dallas will begin to show their muscle from week 7 to the rest of the year. When they come back from their bye, they're going to start showing their muscle. I'm telling you.
Who has a better defense, Seahawks or Dolphins?
Miami.
Miami.
Byron
Jones
not even the statistics help y'all.
What's him called?
Yeah, Miami. It's not even close.
Miami got better.
The only edge I give Seattle over Miami, the linebacking core, because it's the best in the league.
And safety. They got natural safeties back there.
Jamal Adams is injured. He got
and him too, but he's injured. Yeah,
he's gone.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
He got groin. I watched him.
I watched Cowboys. We got this game in the New York, New Jersey area yesterday.
He hurt. He's hurt. That's why he was coaching on the sideline.
Pete, let me tell you this.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what's gonna happen right now.
I'll tell you right now. Even with Jamal Adams, I still think Miami would have scored on them.
And Jamal Adams can't cover either. He's a box safety.
All he does.
That's why the Cowboys didn't want him.
That's all he does. Blitz.
That's why the Cowboys didn't want him.
Yeah, he got a groin. He was doubtful to return, and he ended up getting a groin injury.
There you go. You think I make this stuff
up? Let me tell you. No. I didn't see anything, and that's an elite player we're talking about. That was not even being talked about.
I'm gonna tell you what play he hurt it when he tried to blitz and the running back.
Yep, he popped it. Yep. I saw the whole game.
I seen the play when he did it.
I was in and out watching the Seahawks game too, but
that's why I came in a little late last night on my show because I was watching that game to the end.
Here's the thing, when Russell, you see how last week we played the Jags, we were able to keep a lead. We were able to score, boom, boom, right, and play with the lead. The thing is here, Russell Wilson is gonna just chew up clock. The defense here that's gonna get tired is the Dolphins
defense. They will go 40 times Sunday plus. They will. Carlos Hyde's gonna play, and I love Carlos, but again,
I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry because I gotta say this about my team, bro.
I'm telling you,
Russell Wilson's not gonna chew up the clock. That's not his game. He like throwing the deep
not gonna happen. That's not going to happen.
He's not going to do that.
I'm telling you, Baker is the key of this game because as long as he keep hitting Russell Wilson, just hit him. That's all you got to do. Just hit him. He's going to wear down in that South Florida heat. I'm telling you. This game is going down to the last player. Whoever quarterback got the ball last is going to win.
I hope you're right.
The game for Miami is up to Ryan Fitzpatrick. What Fitzpatrick you going to get? Is he going to throw the enter at the wrong time, or are you going to do your touchdown?
You're going to be amazed, Pete, in big time. You two guys going to be amazed on Sunday.
Big time, you got him losing too?
I got Seattle winning by 3 points, 37-34. It's going to be a shootout.
I don't
think Russell Wilson's going to pull it out.
I have him losing.
With a win. I got the same score with a win.
And this is the max I have Miami scoring. Max, I'm talking about. 17 points on the season.
Wow. You're going to be in for a big surprise on Sunday afternoon, bro. You're going to be like, damn, either our offensive line is that good or they have no pass rush, or both.
How much y'all score in Jacksonville?
31. And they could have scored more.
And Jacksonville defense better than Seattle.
No.
It's going to be
way better than Seattle.
Look, Dolphins defense is not even better than Seattle.
Win or lose, he's going to be a hero Sunday night.
Seattle's dead last. Look at the statistics.
And he's going to be a hero Monday morning on the what they call Monday quarterback, boy, because I will say this for Fitzpatrick now.
We can't. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with the Dolphins. We have to come out strong, and
you will.
If we have a few series that we come out 3 and out, this game's going to get ugly. And
it's not going to happen.
We go 3 and out like that. The problem is that we have a guy like Russell Wilson that can dissect.
No, I'm looking at the Miami side.
Problem.
I'm looking at the Miami side of the football. I'm not looking at Seattle. I know what Seattle can do. I'm looking at the Miami side. And the Miami side of football,
y'all can't start off slow.
We need some more people up here, man. We need more. We need other fans from other teams. Giant fans, come on board. Cardinals. I need all type of, because I can't just see what's going on here.
Look, Seattle defense is dead last.
You better wait till you think I'm lying. Go to TD's room tomorrow.
No, I don't.
No, he's going to watch the film, and he's going to tell you what me and Ty Church is telling you right now.
Look, I'm telling you. Seattle, you don't even got to do that. Look at the stats. Seattle gave up 400 yards to Cam Newton, almost 500 yards to Dak Prescott, 400 yards to Matt Ryan.
And I'm going to tell you this right now. The Dolphins' offensive line is better than Dallas. The Dolphins' offensive line is better than Dallas.
The Dolphins' offensive line is better than Dallas.
Hold on. Cam Newton threw for 400 yards.
I think y'all want me to scream at y'all right now. I think y'all like me arguing.
What's up, my brother? I love you, bro. The Giants don't have any talent.
And I don't even like.
You're right, my brother. Welcome back to the room. I'm going to get off soon. Paul G, Moss. I'll be back on 11:30 after the Chiefs game, okay? Chiefs Ravens. I'll be back right after that game, right on the air to 3 a.m.
He said 17 points. I think they give you that in the first quarter. They give you that in the first half.
Miami will have that midway through the second quarter.
Man, you guys are not respecting the Falcons, the Dallas, and the Patriots offense, and y'all comparing those 3 offenses.
Yeah, I'm not
to a Ryan Fitzpatrick-led offense. This is a Ryan Fitzpatrick-led offense.
You're missing the point where I'm saying this.
Listen.
The offensive players around Ryan Fitzpatrick are in tune with him.
Mahomes makes it look too easy.
What does that matter? I mean, what's going to happen when Seattle's defense makes us one-dimensional? That's going to be the problem.
Thank you.
We're only going to be able to pass and not run. Our run attack is horrible.
Forget about the run game, big time. They don't want to understand that.
Well, their run defense is the only thing that's good about because they got the linebackers.
Yeah, they number one in rush defense. You're not gonna run. We all was They good they horrible at pass. They dead last in pass defense. So you don't really want to run anyway.
You got Flo. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Who did the Chiefs score a touchdown yet?
It's 3-zip. Ravens just pulled up a field goal, but Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill just scored. Oh no, he stepped out of bounds.
He just scored?
Okay.
He almost just scored. He just first and goal. Tyreek Hill.
All right, guys. 11:30.
I got him in my fantasy. Let's go.
Guys, I'll be
Marcus
back here
Peters
3
is playing
a.m.
him like 12 yards back, bro.
I'll be back here 11:30 to 3 a.m.
That guy might have like 15 catches today if he keeps playing them 10 yards back.
And
like that.
and we will continue this Dolphin Seahawk fascination because I think it's gonna be the best shootout of the week. Love you guys. See you at 11:30.
Hey, stay blessed,
Eastern.
Mace. All you guys on the panel.
Boss, Hurry, I love you. Eagle, I'll see you 11:30 tonight. Love you. Be back at 11:30 Eastern from the Oasis.